Hey everyone, Miss Wissinger here, doing a little demonstration for you of how we would use this note-taking sheet seen here on the screen in order to help us with our informing and explaining writing, our informative and explanatory writing purpose. So first things first, they asked us for our topic heading. What is the topic you're taking notes on? So for my demonstration purposes, it's going to be racial discrimination in the workplace. Now, what I did over here is I just did a basic Google search of racial discrimination. Oh, I'm sorry, I put in the military. Oh, I'm so silly. In the military. We were working on the workplace before. That's why I thought that. So now I need to kind of peruse through and I want to see what source I might want to use. So right off the bat, what I'm paying attention to are the domains. So this is a .com, this is a .org, and this is Wikipedia, and you never want to use Wikipedia. Oh, that'll drive your teacher bonkers. Don't do it. All right. So I'm going to click on the .org just because it's an organization. So it makes me personally feel a little bit more comfortable that someone else has edited or looked at this information prior to publishing it. So right off the bat, I kind of see there's a lot of colors going on, which isn't a bad thing. It's just something to notice, right? So it doesn't look like it will be something from like the New York Times, right? I also notice right off the bat this donate button. That's important to me as a researcher because I know that this organization has a certain purpose, right? Like they want you to donate to their organization. So there has to be some kind of purpose there. But again, doesn't mean you can't use it, just something to keep in mind. So, if I were to use this, let's hang on one second. I apologize for that. All my breakout rooms are about to open in a little bit. So, we have the author here, and I see that it's a link, and we can actually click on it, and it will tell us about Mark Thompson himself. So you would want to look through that and you would want to see, does he have the authority to be giving you this information? Right? All right, let's click back just for purposes. So that was Mark Thompson. We'd put here, right? And then we would put our title, source, website, URL. You guys know how to do all this. But you want to make sure that all of this is filled out. If something is missing from here, like you don't have a certain author's name, and it's just the organization itself giving it out, just leave it blank. Okay, but fill out as much as you can up here. So when it says borrowed material quoted word for word, what we're going to do is we're going to find information from the source. So if I were looking for the source, I know that my purposes here are to find information that I can inform my audience that there is systemic discrimination within the military. So right off the bat, I'm faced with a statistic where it says in a military that is 43% racial and ethnic minorities, why did it take till 2020 for there to be a black officer confirmed to head a military service? So it tells me how many people in the military are minorities, but I don't believe that that truly tells me that that is that statistic right there is truly it's important for sure, but you want to have like our first quote, we want to have be eye opening, like mind blowing of like, what do you mean? Right. So we're going to keep perusing. We're going to keep perusing. I see a graph, right? And we've worked on diverse formats. So that's important. So this might be important. Those saying they've witnessed racism jump from 22% in 2018 to 36% in 2019. That's just a year, and that's a big difference. So that might be what I wanted to take, right? So I would highlight, and then I would paste it right there. And even though it's coming up jumbled right there, you can mix with the formatted, but it is right there. You see it's right there. Then you need to explain here, why is this information important? How is that going to help you? So you now explain the quote that you just took. How does that show systemic discrimination? Why is that wrong? Right? So here, the borrowed material is going to be from them, from the source. This is going to be your explanation of it. How is it going to help you in your paper to demonstrate that this is systemic discrimination? We need to pay attention to this. This is important, right? And then down here, you can put additional comments or notes. And then I do want you to, I want you to kind of fill out like how current it is, the relevance that you see, the authority, and then the purpose or point of view. Okay, so go ahead and do that on your own. Um, if you need support, there's always the teacher's desk open, but I wanted to just kind of show you a quick overview of how the note taking sheet will be used. If you have any questions, let me know because I'm here to support you.